Just cheered 999.
Thank you.
AMC Jeep MJ says Beast Cat. J.
There's a man named Ron Cleveland, you know he's the real deal. Real deal. Out in the wild, casting lines where the water meets the real. He's got a heart full of fire and hands that build with pride. In his garage late at night, where the dreams come alive. Ooh, dreams come alive. Oh yeah, yeah. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Oh, sit back and enjoy the show. Ron's the kind of guy who'll light up a grill with a sizzle and a laugh, got that backyard thrill. He's out there on the weekends, pitching up the tent, living life his own way, every single cent well spent. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Oh, sit back and enjoy the show. Through the storms and the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. The garage to the river, with friends by his side. Tune in and join Ron, it's a hell of a ride. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Oh, sit back and enjoy the round. A chair, pour a drink, and let's sit a while. Ron Cleveland's live, bringing country style, with friends in the mix and the grill in between. This is Ron Cleveland's world, where life is serene. The trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. The garage to the river, with friends by his side. Tune in and join Ron, it's a hell of a ride. He's fishing, camping, grilling with a smile on his face. Worked his way through hell just to find his place. A loving husband and a man who never quits. Welcome to Ron Stream, where the good times always fit. Enjoy the show. Through the storms and the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. Through the storms and the trials, he stood his ground. Now he's out in the wild, where peace can be found. From the garage to the river. There's a man named Ron Cleveland, you know he's the real deal.
Live. Live. Play this game. Do. Randy, what's happening? Easy, killer. don't want to do that. I may have just killed him. That may have stunned him. See what happens. Oh, I'm doing good. So right now, I'm just gonna wait for electric dreams is happening. Wait and see if we get a fish to come in. I got a big old sucker minnow down in that hole. I got a fathead down in this hole. Last night I was out here fishing and relaxing and doing some praying and studying, and they had a sucker minnow down there and they were beating the hell out of them. I just didn't have the right hooks in them.
Oh, Hayes says jigging away, I see.
Oh, Hayes, do you even fish? Do you even fish? Well, I can see Starling's already pulling his bullshit.
Yes.
Main event was happening.
Why?
I've just
I'm mostly on the Minnesota during open water.
low bit rate. Imagine that. Good old Starlink. Unbelievable. Oh, about 15-20 minutes away from my house. It's snowing out here pretty good, and I have to be on the road early in the morning. Thought we'd have a much better going with Starlink than we've been having. I may have to move lakes this weekend. We have to find a better lake. I thought making this mount that I made today would work, would help us out, but apparently not.
Barracan says I got beef stew. O'Hays says Lake of the Woods.
I can't afford a trip to Lake of the Woods right now. Got a few too many other things going on.
Barracan says at O'Hays going neat about tree fitty from you O'Hays. Fish House Nate says it's sleeting down here. O'Hays says aw hell nah.
Yeah, it's snowing here pretty good. What do you mean, aw hell nah? Are you saying I'm not worth the investment? Oh, is that what you're saying? I'm not worth the investment? Oh, he's just told me I'm not worth the shit. That's what O'Hays told me. Oh. What's happening? I don't know, the interwebs keeps cutting out. I don't know what the hell's going on. This thing is about to piss me off.
O'Hays says we'll need to see toes at least. OG asks 76 bits. Big Daddy yells Retro's Chop Shop just cheered 5 bits.
Thank you for the
Big
base.
Daddy yells E1 Ectric Dreams just cheered 40 bits. Fish House Nate says roads will be nice and icy tomorrow with 40 miles per hour winds tomorrow.
Yep.
Barrican says, as they say in Vegas, you gotta pay to play. Freebies can be found in the men's urinals. Barrican says Starlink killed TTS.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a different lake. I am really, really upset about this. I don't know, for streaming, Starlink I don't think is quite the answer. At least not here anyways. Every time I get on there, it tells me there's an obstruction. I literally have this thing jacked up on a 9-foot pole right now. I don't know. It's like before I turned the stream on, this thing had killer signal. Great signal. I mean, literally 35 upload. That's as good as my home internet. I start streaming and it goes to shit. Unless Starlink's got something going on where it throttles you even though I'm supposed to have unlimited data. Let's ask the Google machine. What the fuck is Starlink's problem? Why doesn't it ever work in Minnesota? Apparently Google does not respond well to fuck. Pardon my French. No. That's why. Huh. Starlink's system is overloaded. Imagine
You got the
that.
Wi-Fi open to anyone?
No, it's Starlink is overloaded. They are literally within 5% of their max. My Wi-Fi is supposed to handle, I have the Gen 3 router, supposed to handle like 10 devices very easily. I've been out here since like 4 o'clock, but I had to bank the fish house, I had to set up the new mount. And the one day that I have to do all this, I forget my damn ice spikes. Then I went to go use my Snow Joe that I got for Christmas. Went to go use my Snow Joe that I got for Christmas, and guess what? It is so windy that as soon as I go to blow snow, it just kicks it right past.
Retro says, damn Musk for this.
Might just have to turn it off until Elon gets his shit together. I can't keep paying $165 a month for this. This is horrible. When is Starlink going to get their internet issues fixed? I give up. Give up! Ooh, that's cold. That's some high quality H2O. I don't even know if you guys are talking to me or if it died off. I don't know. Says we're aligned correctly.
Billy says, just calm your tits and catch us a fish.
I don't catch fish here. You want to see somebody catch fish? Go somewhere else. Get the fuck out of here. I don't catch fish here. Catching fish is for people who actually give a shit about fishing. Any other crazy questions?
Oh Hayes says Skunk Master has spoken. Jammer MN asks, hey Ron, what's up?
Oh. Just hanging out. I gotta be done at 8 o'clock tonight because I have to drive down to Mankato tomorrow.
Are you using fat heads or shiners?
I've got a fathead down this hole, and I've got a Sacramento down that hole. This weekend, which I will most likely be moving lakes, because I'm going to have to go to a lake where Starlink doesn't want to work. We're just going to have to rely on the phone. At this rate, I'm about ready to turn Starlink off until they get their shit figured out, because it says during peak hours.
Nice. Good luck, man. Billy says snow Saturday, then cold for you next week.
Need about 6 inches of snow is what we need.
Cat Claus says, what's up, brother?
I got your package today. We're doing a versus competition this weekend. We're going to do Cat Claus versus the Finicky Fooler.
Billy says, y'all looks like 2 to 4.
Sweet.
Oh shit, are we streaming this comp?
Oh, yes, we are. Billy, you owe me 85 bits for all the
Oh
shit I
Hayes
just
asks,
did on
ever
your
heard
video.
of takedown rod holders?
What? I wouldn't use a fucking takedown rod holder if you gave it to me. I broke 4 of them fucking things. When I reached out to him, he just shit on me.
Billy says, place
Yeah,
your
well.
bets now.
Streaming and fishing, what's up? What do you got going on?
Cat Claus says, let's go. What day you doing that? I'll be at home all weekend welding rod holders.
Yeah, I've been just be out here. Well, I fish every night. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You have my backside blowed all the way out, you know. Oh. No. What are you doing this weekend? Well, maybe we should have a little get together on the old common lake ours, the old Lake Nenya over there. Which one? Any luck over there? Really? Wow. I was out there earlier this last year or this year, and there wasn't shit. It's over on the hole. Well, I'm gonna go try our favorite lake over there, being we're supposed to get like 4 to 6 inches of snow this weekend. I mean, that puts you right in the parameters of work. I'm going over there. I'm about burnt out of this spot. I banked her up for tonight, and I'll stream here tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday I'm gonna move it. Well, if you get some more over there, let me know. Maybe I'll meander over there instead. I ain't had no luck over near the lake. On the old Nunya over there. I've got that spot marked. No, I'm right on it. With the camera. Yep. I've been on it about 3 times this year. I know right where it is. Because that same line that you sit on runs all the way up onto the North Shore at about 3 feet up to about 7.8 feet of water. I've now found that entire feed line all the way around the lake. Oh, I'm not dragging on my streaming gear over there. Well, maybe see, the thing is I don't get any phone reception over there. So that's the problem. I'd have to have my satellite system, and that is just too much of a bitch to move. I have to go to... So, get this. I have to drive all the way to tomorrow to get a $10,000 snowplow put on a 2016 F-350 with 268,000 miles on it. And I have to sit there and wait for it. And then drive it all the way back. Don't ask me. They're like, you have to be there by 7. I'm like, I'm looking at the snow on the road and they're talking 40 mile an hour winds. It's like, yeah, good luck with that, fuckers. Oh, I'm going on the clock. I mean, I'll be on overtime by tomorrow. And I ain't done shit all week. I've driven one actual bird route this week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes about as much sense as wiping before you shit, you know what I mean? Well, the problem they're going to have is I'm going to get down there, when I get down there, and then they're going to be like, yeah, you weren't here on time. And then I'll call the boss and I'll be like, well, I don't know, 40 mile an hour winds and snow last night? I don't know. Why wouldn't I be here on time? Driving 2 hours away to get a fucking snowplow on when there's 15 dealers within 20 miles. I have no idea. Right? That's all about preferred vendors, is what I'm told. So I'm like, whatever. Call in sick tomorrow, piss everybody off, sit in the fish house. I got it on PTO, I could do it. Oh no. Nope. That I did not. Because I got sick over the weekend, and guess whose ass was back at work on Monday? Or no, I had that Monday off anyways. So, any do who dilly. I got a stream tomorrow, so I got to do it Friday. It'll be a short day for me Friday. I don't know. Well, it should be. It was going to be a short day today, and guess what? Next thing you know, I'm going to Belgrade to pick up a big, huge furnace trailer. Okay. That's where I draw it when I dropped mine. When I was sitting in your house fishing. Well, it would be nice if you catch fish now. You know, all you had to do was get one that I could actually sleep in. You know, and you'd have satellite in there right now. You'd have a second TV in there right now. All sorts of underwater cameras, coffee makers. Fuck. Go get me like 12.
Matt DA9 says you tell M.
Go get me like 12 inches of memory foam to put on that fucking jacked up hide-a-bed that's in there. And I mean, I got 4 Northern Lights rattle reels. We know this because I got really blackout drunk and I took the mattresses off the other 2 beds, the kids' beds, and that's where I passed out. Yeah. We know this. I tried sleeping on there. Remember, I was the first one to try and sleep on it. I'm like, oh, hell no. You're like, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, fuck this. And then I had the 2 mattresses on the other one, but I'm in the fetal position trying to sleep over there. Oh, I had everything in there. And it was just like, ugh. Time to go trade it in and go get a new one. No, you gotta go get the one that's got the bed that you can raise up and down in the back, and then you have the dinette where that turns into a bed. You know, then I got room to sleep. No, I can squeeze you up to the ceiling if you went and got one of them. That dude can sleep anywheres. I caught him sleeping under his car trailer on a piece of cardboard. He had cardboard. Yes. On the deck of his trailer, underneath his trailer, in the back of a truck. I've seen him sleeping on a pallet at work. Right now is a really good time to trade him in. You know why? Because you could probably get a hydraulic house and everything pretty damn cheap. They have tons of overstock. Yes, you do. Why? Nobody I know has a problem with them, and I know 5 guys with hydraulic glaciers, and nobody's had an issue. Nate's house is hydraulic. Matt's house is hydraulic. Isn't Bredesen's new one hydraulic? I thought his new one was hydraulic. Oh. Well, everybody knows that has a hydraulic house, at least a Glacier one, has zero issues. Nate's never had an issue with his, and he's had his out in negative 35 below zero. No, you don't, because they give you 2 extra lines, and all you do is there's 2 holes in the floor that you take out, and it's of 2 5/8 wrenches that you stick down on the floor. It's not that hard.
Lols.
I'm just gonna slap you around because you're the same guy that said I'm never going away from carbureted. What do you drive now? What do you drive? What do you drive? What do you drive? What's your main driver? What motor's in it? I'll never buy another LS again. They're all shit. Everyone.
Carb FTW.
I remember this conversation. I will never own anything that fucking... That's okay. When I get a hydraulic house and you get mad because I'm standing there with my key fob, lifting it up and setting it down. Yeah, that never happens. That's like saying, oh yeah, I don't want a fucking strap because what happens when the strap tears? Yeah, but you only wanted to move 40 feet and you're half in the bag. I win. You can still drag it with hydraulics. You don't have to get a 42-foot fish house. Yep, just like you're not doing an LS and you're never going to drive anything that isn't carbureted. No, you did not. Bullshit. You had that LS tore apart in your garage forever today and you say, that's why I'm never going to own an LS.
Billy says sounds like Ron is winning.
No, you did not. You said you're going to stick with your carbureted 350s. You wouldn't even run the Vortec injection system. Is there a carburetor? Is there a carburetor on your fancy air ride shit wagon? Yeah, there ain't. Uh-huh. What about that blue truck out there in the yard? Oh, you hand pump the injectors, huh? Is that what you do? You hand pump them from inside the truck? You're such a douche nozzle.
Matt DA9 says Ron +1.
The struggle bus works just fine if you'd actually put a carburetor on it. Oh, wait. Were they Todd Remans? Yeah, well, bet you go get one of the fucking Edel junks that you so love and put it on there. She'll run mint. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't see drag racers running Edel junk. What do you got on Struggle Bus? the same one when we got it when I told you throw it away. Oh, I got a guy that can rebuild it cheap. You can't get a Motorcraft kit for them anymore. They're all Chinesium. Unless you go and find an old school guy that has an actual Motorcraft rebuild kit for them. I told you that. You can't put Chinesium kits in them. Yeah. Well, I mean, you got all these Edelbrocks sitting around there. I don't understand why there isn't one on Struggle Bus. Sack of shit. You've gotten too fat and too lazy to do it. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, fat kid. Oh, are you sure? My cousin's got one sitting on the shelf right now for a 460 bed block. I'll call him in the morning. You know that you can drop that to a single too. You have the adapter to make it a single. Yeah, they came with an adapter to make it a single or dual. You don't want to put dual on that motor because it won't run. Yeah, like that's it. That's why the 350 small blocks got to just have them little sipper carburetors on them. You got to have them little sippers. Struggle Bus a 4-barrel or 2-barrel? I can't remember. Oh. I don't hear any wrenches turning yet. You need me to bring my propane crescent wrench over there so you can take the carburetor off of it? Alright, fucker. It's on.
Oh, hey, says W Stream.
Guess what we're doing? I'm supposed to be fishing this weekend, but we're putting we're putting a dual high rise on the old Struggle Bus. Oh, that ain't it. You ain't even. All right, call it accepted. That's done. And throttle linkage. So, all right. Well, I'll give you a holler tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got a dual high rise sitting down there. If I remember right, it's in the garage. I'll call him and ask him. Done. Alright, bye. Now we gotta look it up just in case. Dual high-rise intake for a Ford 460 big block.
Baked Helen says hello Ron and everyone.
Hi, Helen. I'm gonna make him do this. Whee! Boy, they know what they're getting for them bad boys nowadays. Now, let's go over to the old Summit. Boy, they are not giving them dudes away. Well, then there's one other resort.
Billy says Cat Claus sounds like the competition is off for Saturday.
Maybe. Ain't nothing saying I gotta be there. I might have to buy this. I just want to see them do it. I know what it takes to put them on them trucks. It's not easy.
Who was that? Snacks.
Yeah, Mr. Snacks. Yeah, but nobody has one laying around. Pretty sure my cousin does. I'm gonna call him and ask him. Then they'll tell me it was my uncle's. And that'll piss me off, Beavis. It'll piss me off. guy's smoking crack. He wants more for a used one than a new one. Got one hope to make this happen. I promise you, if we stream it, it will be the funniest struggle you guys will ever see when it comes to a car. The sucker nickel's still alive over here. Oh yeah, he's kicking. You just keep doing your thing, dude. Don't worry. You get railed like your brother last night. How's the stream holding up, by the way? Yeah, we haven't done a stream with Mr. Snacks in a couple of years.
OG says we're fine.
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you doing? And I need is one of these minutes to get railed. I got about an hour. Last night they didn't come in until 9 o'clock again. Stretch.
O'Hays says there's fish magnets, and then there's Ron.
Oh. Keep it up, O'Hays. I'm going to turn TTS off and I'm just going to go to sleep. Drop another rattle reel down, and then we'll just have night vision and TV, and yeah.
Love Ya Ron. Barakin says I always wanted to try this command. Billy says LMAO. O'Hays says whelp. OG says so. Update. Slipped L dollar, 5 disc. L 4/5.
So what you going to do? See the chiropractor, or you got to go to physical therapy? It's
I went to the Cairo today. I forgot how good that cracking feels.
It's a Vexlar FL8. Oh yeah.
Actually doing both starting next Monday. Same place. Cracks me. Massage then PT. What up, G?
Regular would say, hell yeah, ice rods matter. Regular, did you come in here to see me? Did you come in here to see me do this? Stick my big ol' ice rod in my big ol' ice hole? Is that what you came in here to see me do? Huh? Did you come to see me stick my big ol' rod in my big ol' ice hole? Now that I tangled this
Regular TV says yo og.
Oh. Hey, there's a bobber stop there. Can't ring it around the bobber stop, just so you know. Ooh. Boy, I did that one good. Proud of that one. All that for you, Greg. All that for you, buddy. Now you get to see my Not untangling skills.
Ruger wife says, "Oh, here we pee again." Ron playing in his hole.
I like playing in my big old ice hole. Thank you very much. Are you jelly, bro? Bro, are you jelly? Well, they're talking some serious snow Saturday, according to Billy. So we're gonna get on Nunya. See if them old crap eyes won't come through there. I think that is going to suck because I just banked this fish house up really good tonight.
OG says this is what we get for me mentioning that I use my snowblower in 2 years. Big Daddy yells NH Captain
Welcome
just
to my
subscribed
house.
29 months in a row.
Cause these are my people. And this is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for. And this is God's plan. This is God.
Why do I get so tired right now? When I get home and I can't hardly sleep. Problem is I'm at that cusp that I know if I drink coffee, I'm going to be up. John, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. Come out and stream tomorrow night. I get done with work Friday, come out here and move. Ooh, I just got a chill all of a sudden. Right, because I'm getting tired. That, my feet are cold. Wore my work shoes. So they give us these restaurant non-slip work shoes for work.
Billy asks how many hours of Z's have you been getting each night?
4 or 5 hours. Not a lot. But the problem is when I do get the opportunity to sleep in, I can't sleep in.
WTF.
I know. Got a big old mark on my minnow right now. Let's see if he hits it. Minnow's getting rammy.
Try 1 Tylenol PM 30 minutes before bed.
I'll have to pick some up. I'll try it this weekend. I gotta watch out for that kind of stuff because of my driving. My wife takes these ones, but boy, you better have 8 or 9 hours of sleep because I'm out.
Dash says good evening everyone.
What's up, brother? Shit, I was gonna call you back. I've been in the shop most of the day today. I apologize. Last 2 days.
Billy says Dash.
You know, I've been on a Discord yet, man. Go in there and check out the food things. See how they do biscuits and gravy down there in old Texas. I was jealous.
Dash says all good. I had no signal on site today.
You on your way back home then? Or are you still at site number 1?
At Weathercop evening, sir. No, dropped trailer and went to truck stop. Little crane they need to build, the big crane is broke.
Ah. Okay, I'll lay down for a second, get my shoes off. bait feeder reel. Oh, it doesn't fit back there. It'll fit back here. Well, that sucked. I just gotta get my feet up in the heat for a minute. You know that if you have cold feet, your body struggles?
Check out the pics I just texted you, LMAO.
Damn.
Dirty random.
Imagine that.
Barracan asks Jesus Dash, are you kinda old to be sending dick pics?
I have this fish that is obsessed with my sinker.
Dash says wigged out on her PO when he told her.
I'm just wondering about her other half now. Because he went on an old Facebook tangent against the baby mamas. Oh.
At Barracan too old, is that even possible? I seen that too.
Did you see my custom built Starlink mount in the old Discord? Alright, come on, feet, get warm.
Pics of my pianist are ageless.
Oh, there's the stretch. If I fall asleep, make sure y'all wake me up at 8 o'clock. Otherwise, let's hope a rattle reel or bait feeder reel goes off.
MadDA9 says nap time for Ron.
Oh, it just gets me long days. Should have been a studio streamer. Oh wait, I was, and then somebody talked me into going fishing.
Dash says my wife got me some Carhartt socks for Christmas, warmest I've ever had.
I got my Brownings on, but
Matt DA9 says warm to see. Jammer MN asks, hey guys, what kind of appetizer should I bring to the Super Bowl party on Sunday?
pickled herring and saltine crackers. Preferably Elf brand.
Dash says lutefisk. Matt DA9 says at Jammer MN I'll take some chicken wings. Dash says Little Smokies in barbecue sauce. OG says pickle rolls.
Deviled eggs. I win.
Ruger wife says mushrooms in ranch butter.
Jammer MN says how about magic mushrooms in ranch butter? Dash says anything ranch is nasty. Barracan says feck it, be freeloader and bring jack shit. Matt DA9 says he is sleeping with his eyes open at St. Seinfeld.
Fuckers. Somebody better pay for that.
Billy says LMFAO. Matt DA9 says lol. Bits for fish. Barracan says LMA. Young lady, you should be ashamed.
Ruger wife says lol.
Billy says I owe you that.
Oh, what would I do without a merry band of assholes like you?
Try to sleep on us.
Well, tired, man. I'm tired. I work for a living.
You like popsicles?
Yeah.
Well, sure. Then you need to come on down to the cellar. I got a whole freezer full of popsicles. No thanks.
I'll see you down there. I honestly can't believe we haven't gotten railed yet.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, no shit.
OG says all he has to do is turn off TTS and alerts, and he will.
No, I won't. I'm supposed to be streaming right now. I'm just really, really tired. The fact that I fell asleep on this couch means I am really tired. A little cat nap, though, felt good.
Barracan says I mean you made like $8.50.
Remember how tired I used to get out on the road? Wouldn't nothing wake me up. $8.50 in 2 hours. Whew. Boy, I'm making minimum wage now. Just quit my job and go full-time streaming. Done that before.
More like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I'll be streaming for 2 hours. Remember, I used to do that. I used to figure it out. And the one time when I was out full-time streaming, I was, for the amount of hours I was putting in, I think I was making 10 or 15 cents an hour. Ugh. Snacks is on a lake where I know I get zero phone reception right now, but they're on the crappies pretty good, and I don't know if I'm going to have any luck. Starlink's been acting up pretty bad. I've had one fish that came up and looked at my sinker, and that's about it. Last night, the night before, they didn't come in until about 9 o'clock, and I can't be out here that late. Hopefully with the snow Saturday, as long as the wind doesn't blow it up off the lake right away, we might have some luck. I'm going to go try a spot I haven't fished in years over on Nunya. See if I can't get on them. And then we'll do the finicky fooler versus the cat claws rod holder. Figure out how I can. I wish my wife could get her phone unlocked. Then we can.
Matt DA9 says they will come.
I don't know how well my.
Cat Claus says I am here. What's up?
Oh no, we're gonna do the cat claws versus the finicky fooler this weekend.
Sorry, tending to my 9-year-old blowing chunks everywhere.
Oh, you're good, brother. Don't sweat it. Might have to move the fishing trip over to Wisconsin because, by the sounds of it,
At Madda9.
all three of my
Matt DA9 says at Cat Claws Rod Holders that was me yesterday 24 hours bug.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, all my Minnesota spots are in bad shape right now. Fishing over a 40-foot wall or better. Let's get out there right away in the spring if we got high water. But
Cat Claus says I'll be around this weekend welding rod holders, so I'll be watching.
yeah, somebody asked me about takedown rod holders, and I'm not a fan of them. I know a lot of people like them, but I've just had bad luck with them. If you guys remember the first time I fished the Minnesota River, I had one. on the riverbank, and it bent over and under a log, came through and grabbed hold of it and bent it over. Had Big Bertha on it. I think that's what stripped out Big Bertha finally, was in that rod holder bent over, and that was it. I tried straightening it back out, and every time you put weight on it, it just bent back over, so I just gave up on it. And then when I reached out to them about it, I got no response, so I'm like, alright, whatever. They weren't expensive. I mean, they're all over the place. You can buy them at Shields and St. Cloud. That's where I got mine. And then that same summer I ran and got my hands on a cat claws, and I've never looked back since. And maybe takedown has gotten better since then, but you know, a couple of years ago I was not a fan of their rod holders at all. Then I got Big Stiffy, but I bent the hell out of Big Stiffy. I still have it. I just never bothered to fix it. That one works really good in sand, but driving it in on the Minnesota riverbank in that mud bent the hell out of it. Now the Cat Claws has got the tall boys. I really just don't have any. I don't have any gumption to try any of the rod holders, because those rod holders have just proven themselves to me over and over and over again. And I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I've just been a fan, and then Adam and I have become very good friends, more like brothers, over the past couple of years, past 3 years, and it's just...
Once I get the 3/8, I'm gonna have to get some off the tall boys.
Yeah, I need 2 of them. I need 2 of them. If you guys don't know, the Stompers will be going on sale. So if you're looking to get a bank holder, you need to be watching the Cat Claws Rod Holders website. You can go on roncleveland.tv, and there's a direct link to Cat Claws. You can get on there and click on the link and just keep watching it, because when they go on sale, they sell quick and they don't last long. So show some love, buy some merch from
Friday,
them.
and I'm telling ya they will be gone quick.
Yeah. So if you guys are looking for, I've got my new stock for this year. I have 3 regular Stompers for this year. I've got to get a couple of new rods. I got some raw Stompers. I'm going to paint them up, and as soon as I get the garage cleaned out, I'll get them hung up in the garage and start painting them. I like to keep the Stompers around, because then when I got friends that I go fishing with, I've got extra rod holders. I like to use the tall boys.
You got the newest Stompers, Ron? I can't remember.
They're the ones I pretty much bought out the drawing with. Whatever he sent me, I haven't even opened them yet. I didn't want them exposed.
OG says Hellcat has their new Revenge series rods coming out.
Oh yeah? I definitely want one of their Patriot series. I need a heavy spinning rod. I think I'm gonna. Because I think I'm going to leave the Slime Cat as a carp rod.
No, you want their new Murica rod.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the breast cancer awareness run this year. I know I want to make a trip over to South Dakota this spring. Get a little revenge for us going out there last time and everything being dried out. Bought a 3-day license, didn't even get to use it.
Billy says Og, I like that Patriot rod, looks lit.
I gotta email those guys. I've got a free rod coming from them because I broke my green Hellcat for.
OG says go look at Fish and Stuff's video. Top secret.
I've got to get a hold of them. They gave me a voucher for a free rod. The guide windings on my green one were too tight. It took it a few years to actually break, but they were quite concerned about it. Even if after it being a few years, I said this rod has been abused. I don't want you to think that. I said it's been driven over and stuff like that. They're like, still. Oh, they gave me a voucher for a free rod. I told them I wasn't going to collect it until springtime. Otherwise, I'd be rolling around in the garage. I don't want to put it in the garage until I get it cleaned up. Old sucker man, he's just going to town over there. I can see him on the graph now. He's making some distance over there.
Australis Fishing says good morning Ron and the Invasion Nation.
Big Jim, what's happening, brother? Should we get that man a shout out? Jim, you going out fishing today?
Dash says morning Jim. To Laserbeam says yo, Australis Fishing says took the kayak out for its first deep sea run yesterday off stream.
Nice.
Australis Fishing says at Dash Life Morning Dash. How are you going, Ron?
Oh, I'm just tired, brother.
Are you well?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just tired.
Dash says at Lazarbeam howdy cheesehead.
I got about 5 minutes I get to stream yet, and then I've got to go home. Sucks because I'm marking a fish, but I've got a very early morning tomorrow morning.
Da Buzzard says good eve.
What's up, Buzz?
To Laserbeam says at Dash Life Heya. Cat Claus asks what you gonna be fishing for this weekend with the 2 rod holders.
Fish. Wet ones, preferably.
To Laserbeam says you sound tired tonight.
I'm shot, brother. I am shot. I almost didn't stream.
Cat Claus says lol.
I don't know where I'm going. It could be get a lot of different things. You get catfish. You can get.
Australis Fishing
crappies,
says at Lazarbeam, are
northerns,
you Green
walleyes.
Bay Packers fan?
Nunya's got a lot of different fish, and it's just a matter of finding them. I haven't had much luck on the one side of the lake I normally fish, so I'm going to go the other side of the lake and see what happens. He is, Jim. We just don't hold it against him.
D Money says hi guys and gals.
D
Cat
Money,
Claus
what's
says
happening?
Packers sucks. Fishing's better. To Laserbeam asks you get that box?
Not yet. Not unless it showed up while I was gone.
Australis Fishing asks how many acres is the lake you're fishing?
I don't know how big this one is actually. Suppose I could look. The lake I'm going to is only 33 acres. Nope, that's not what I need.
To Laserbeam says if it isn't there when you get home, let me know and I'll check the tracking.
Let's see. $837 acres.
Australis Fishing asks 837 acres? Finding fish would be like looking for a needle in a haystack on there?
I've been catching one or two a night. It's just we don't have any snow on the lake, so it's really tough. You know, early ice it works out really good, but when you get this late in the season, it's you kind of like to have about 6 inches of snow on top of the ice to kind of blanket it, because it's messing with their feeding cycles, because as the vegetation starts dying off, so the fish start moving around and start feeding a little more. Like a lot of your panfish, especially like perch and things like that, they like to feed on mud bugs and things like that. Well, if the vegetation isn't dying off, you know, they're not moving in to try and find that mud. So you got to try and find the happy medium. Like right now, I'm fishing 33 feet of water, and that's something I never do. Usually 22 feet is my max, about 16 feet of water most of the season, and 16 feet.
What difference does the snow make?
When the snow gets on top of the ice, it'll kill off the vegetation, because they don't get any, you know, as you know, plants feed on what's called photosynthesis, which is they get nutrients from sunlight. While when the snow is on the ice, they don't get that sunlight anymore. It blacks out the lake, so it kills off the vegetation or makes it go dormant. So that way, you know, the fish aren't being stuck in that vegetation. It makes them, with the vegetation up and certain species of bugs still moving around, you know, they don't.
Cat Claus says gonna make the vegetation crazy high this year.
Well, we'll see. I mean, they say we're supposed to get a pretty good snowfall Saturday, so last year did a lot of damage. That's why Snacks is having good luck on the lake that he's on right now, is because there's a lot of vegetation on that lake, and it's thriving right now, so it hasn't pushed the fish out into the main lake basins. Somebody want to find somebody for me to raid, please? I gotta get off the lake. And I still gotta clean everything up. I gotta bring the generator in and all that stuff yet.
Australis Fishing says have a great day or evening, everyone.
You too, brother. This fat head. Sacramento, I mean. Epic fail tonight, dude. Did one job, couldn't pull it off. These guys, their water is still freezing cold, so we can lock them up. They should be good until tomorrow. Turn that off. Bring this one up.
And if you then allow ice fishing with shanties, then that leads to another problem. Prostitution. And now you got the police chief and the police department involved.
Run out and start the truck real quick. See how much snow we got out there. Ooh-wee.
OG says no DSK access.
Oh, we definitely got more than an inch of snow. Throw the safety covers on for tonight. Did we find somebody to raid? Did we raid out yet?
Ruger wife says trying. I'm on mobile, so it's hater.
Bring these shoes home and wear these tomorrow since I'm driving all day.
Harder.
Yeah. I'm going to put y'all on a Be Right Back screen and to get a raid. I appreciate y'all tonight. Thank you very much. Here's some clips so you don't have to watch all this stuff. I greatly appreciate y'all. I've just got to get... Last year I fished in all types of terrain. I fished in rocks. I fished in sand, mud, tree roots, you name it, on a riverbank, I fished in it.